Hello, welcome to channel. Algomint is a cross-chain liquidity network, with a focus on maintaining liquid interoperability while safely and securely optimizing capital efficiency and cross-chain transactions. At its core, Algomint is a bridge, but bridges have traditionally sacrificed capital efficiency for certainty of interoperability. Algomint solves this by combining bridging, native stable swaps and multi-chain DEX aggregation, allowing anyone to bridge at low cost as well as access a truly dynamic and efficient market aggregator. Algomint utilizes the native aggregator to arbitrage assets it holds, keeping the market stable and increasing the utility of DESs. It aggregates by area-centering pricing across markets via the range of assets the protocol holds. The protocol will eventually be governed by Algomint token holders through the Algomint DAO. All fees and arbitrage generated by the platform will be delivered to the DAO treasury and controlled through the DAO governance. 4 pillars of Algomint. 1. Bridging, where the user can choose to receive Algomint's official wrapped assets or any other like-for-like assets Algomint offers. Algomint wrapped assets are created when a user deposits accepted assets and are distributed tokenized representations of the underlying principal, written as $GOSITs. Algomint wrapping, for example, $BTC deposited would receive $GOBTC. 1-to-1 minus fees, e.g. user swaps USDT on Ethereum for USDC on Algorand. 2. Aggregation, using the range of assets held with Algomint as well as the minting ability of additional GOSITs allows users to aggregate trades through the platform, finding the most efficient price possible through thousands of potential pairing options on a range of DESs, as well as from its own internal assets and baskets of like-for-like assets. 3. Arbitrage, utilizing the assets held in the protocol and the native aggregator. Algomint will work to constantly find arbitrage, delivering a portion of any gains to the DAO treasury and retaining a portion to incentivize deposits of specific assets to keep baskets balanced. 4. Algomint is the protocol's native governance token used to manage the Algomint DAO, which also controls the DAO treasury, which is the sole recipient of all fees generated on the Algomint platform. Users will stake their Algomint tokens to participate in governance and earn rewards. Initially, Algomint will focus on building functionality between Algorand, Ethereum, EVM, Helium, and Near, with Cardano, Solana and others to follow. Bridging. A user who wishes to bridge their dollar asset makes a deposit via the Algomint platform and in return will receive their selected $GOSIT on their selected blockchain, less any bridging and/or transaction fees. Though initially the system will be more centralized in design, long-term the bridge will be decentralized. Research is currently being undertaken into the best application of state proofs and/or co-chains baskets. Bridging won't just be mapped from one asset to a $GOSIT equivalent, where possible liquidity will be consolidated when there are multiple like-for-like assets accepted by the bridge. This feature creates the opportunity for reduced fragmentation in liquidity across a range of assets. This provides additional bridging style options, swapping within the baskets, and provides an easy path to utility for basket assets to gain instant access anywhere the basket $GOSIT is accepted. To minimize risk, the baskets will have a maximum amount of single asset that can be held. Assets receive different risk value ratings, 1-4, to determine the maximum percentage as well as the protocol fees charged when wrapping, unwrapping or swapping. When the baskets officially launch with enough variety of tokens, the rating system will be implemented to govern the different parameters. Long-term governance will decide token ratings and inclusion in the baskets, a key driving force for relevant protocols to accumulate Algomint to ensure inclusion of their asset. S. Ratings. 1. High liquidity, trusted asset. Maximum -75%. 2. Medium liquidity asset. Maximum -50%. 3. Medium liquidity, medium volatility asset. Maximum -25%. 4. Low liquidity, medium volatility asset. Maximum -10%. If a token exceeds or equals its maximum, new deposits of the selected asset are frozen until it falls below the threshold. A portion of all fees collected are used to create incentives to help rebalance the pools. How does the basket work? Take $Ghost, which will be the Algomint standard representing a USD stablecoin. Basket accepting $Pax, $DAI, $SUST, $Gust, $U.S.T, $F, $U.S.D.C, $U.S.D.T, $Bust, $TUST and others. Users can bring any of the accepted USD tokens from any accepted chain and deposit in order to receive $Ghost or swap to any of the other tokens within the basket. The example below shows the value gained for stable coins that are accepted into the basket. Gust, Gemini USD dollar token, which is an ERC20, wants to bridge and have utility in the Algorand ecosystem, but faces the issue of acceptance, building liquidity in the token, and creating brand recognition. Instead, by being accepted into the Algomint Ghost basket, holders can bridge and gain immediate utility. Another example of the value of baskets like Ghost is on lending markets, launchpads, or NFT marketplaces, whereby accepting Ghost users can access the platform's services with any of the accepted USD tokens. This will be made simpler with future API access to allow users to automatically wrap and transact directly with partner platforms. Bridging fees. Bridging, swapping fees. The protocol bridging, swapping fee 1. Is calculated based on the asset being received and its current rating. For example, if you are swapping $DAI ERC20 to $U.S.D.C ASA, the fee used is based on $DAI rating. Ratings. 1. High liquidity, trusted asset. Fee -0.1%. 2. Medium liquidity asset. Maximum -0.2%. 3. Medium liquidity, medium volatility asset. Maximum -0.3%. 4. Low liquidity, medium volatility asset. Maximum -0.5%. Basket balancing incentives. As the baskets mature, incentives and disincentives will be created to encourage the rebalancing of pools. This will be based on two key variables for both the asset being deposited and being received. 1. Current percent of basket dominance. 2. Ratings. More research is being conducted on the algorithm to be used. The desired behavior is to create incentives for users to deposit needed assets and withdraw assets reaching their maximum basket dominance percentage. 1. These fees do not account for gas transaction fees, which are added to each transaction where they are relevant. Aggregator. Utilizing the array of assets within the protocol to maximize trading options, the Algomint aggregator will offer the best pricing in the market by having the ability to access markets across multiple blockchains, both through assets held in the protocol but also through minting and burning Algomint's native $Ghost. It's the best price can be achieved in the one place. Long term, the aggregator will be cross-chain, but initially it will be launched on the Algorand network. A key element to note here is the wrapping of $U.S.D.T is completed to fulfill 18.86% of the trade. 23% by 82% by 100%. The actions executed can be complex and be taken across multiple platforms simultaneously, with the aggregator being agnostic to method with the single goal and trade efficiency. In the Algorand example, there are 3 actions Algomint allows for natively that are at the core as to why it is best positioned to aggregate. 1. Minting $GOSITs. Wrap users provided asset, S or acquired asset, S to be wrapped. 2. Burning $GOSITs. Burn users provided asset, S or acquired asset, S to be burned. 3. Swap within a basket. Swap from one like-for-like asset to another. Cross-chain aggregation. Cross-chain aggregation will be a part of the future roadmap, more details to come. It will utilize the same structure and functionality set out in the Algorand example above, but at its core will be basket swapping, where the desired asset may not even be purchased directly to complete the trade. For example, a user wishes to trade $U.S.D.C. ERC20 for native ETH. Algomint wraps the $U.S.D.C. to $GOST purchases.